If you're running an e-commerce brand and you're thinking about turning on Google Ads, or you already have and you feel like results are just off, I need to walk you through something before you spend another dollar. Because here's what most agencies won't tell you on their first sales call. Google Ads doesn't work for every single brand at every single stage. And when it doesn't work, it doesn't fail quietly. It fails expensively. And I'm talking real dollars right out of your bank account every single day your campaigns are running. And no amount of campaign optimization can fix a problem that wasn't about campaigns to start with. I'm Greg Shuey and I run Stride. We're an e-commerce digital marketing agency and we sell Google Ads management. So the fact that I am talking to you about this today should actually tell you something. I'd rather be honest with you up front than take your money and watch you struggle for 3 months before we both realize that the timing of starting your Google Ads wasn't right. So red flag number 1, your margins cannot support paid acquisition. This is the number 1 reason I tell brands to hold off, and it's the one most agencies never bring up because it kills the sale. Let me give you some math. Say you sell accessories with a $35 average order value. Your gross margin after cost of goods and shipping is 40%. That leaves you $14 per order. Your category has an average cost per click of $1.25 in Google Shopping with a 2.5% conversion rate. And it takes 40 clicks for you to get just one sale. That's $50 in ad spend to generate $35 in revenue that gives you $14 in gross margin. At the end of the day, you're losing $36 on every single new customer that you bring into your business. So unless you have a proven repeat purchase rate and a strong customer lifetime value, the math on this is absolutely broken. And no agency can fix that. Before you spend anything on Google Ads, take time to calculate your break-even cost per acquisition. If the realistic CPA in your category is higher than your gross margin, you need to increase your average order value, improve your margins, or build repeat purchases out of the gate. Red flag number 2, your conversion tracking and analytics are broken. I'd estimate that about 30 to 40% of the e-commerce brands I talk with have some kind of tracking or attribution issue. GA4 purchase events typically aren't firing correctly. Google Analytics conversion actions are double counting. There's no server-side tracking after iOS privacy changes eroded quality data. Those are just a few of them. Running Google Ads without accurate traffic is like driving with your eyes closed. But here's why that's even worse than just not knowing that it's happening at all. Google is incredibly smart. They are using algorithms to use your conversion data to decide how much to bid and who to target. If that data coming in is wrong, the algorithm optimizes towards the wrong outcomes. You're feeding garbage data into a machine and asking it to make good decisions. Hopefully you can see why that's a huge problem. I had a home decor brand come to us spending $8,000 a month, and they thought they were getting a 4.5 return on their advertising dollars. When we dug in and we audited their tracking, their conversion tag was firing on every single page load of the confirmation page, not just unique purchases. So their actual ROAS was closer to a 1.8x. They had been making budget decisions for 5 months based on completely wrong data. Before spending $1 on ads, get your analytics right. It's a $1,000 to $3,000 investment that pays for itself many times over. Red flag number 3, your product catalog is too small or your business is too niche. Google Ads, especially shopping and Performance Max, thrives on a breadth of data and a breadth of search volume. If you sell 10 to 15 SKUs in a hyper niche category where your keywords keywords have 50 to maybe 100 to 200 monthly searches, the ceiling is pretty low. There simply aren't enough people searching for your product to generate meaningful scale. Google Ads is a demand capture channel. It captures existing intent. And if the demand doesn't exist yet for your specific product, then you need to first use a demand generation channel to drive traffic. That's Meta ads, TikTok, YouTube, influencers, something that puts your product in front of people who didn't know they needed or wanted it yet. Once your search volume starts to grow, partially driven by your demand gen efforts, Google Ads becomes a much better investment. Red flag number 4, your website isn't ready to convert yet. Google Ads is a faucet and your website is a bucket. If the bucket has holes in it, turning the faucet up just means that you're going to lose more water faster. Slow mobile load times, product pages with one image and no review, a checkout process that requires account creation and takes 5 steps, no visible return policy, no trust signals. That is a leaky bucket. I had a baby brand spending $6,000 a month on Google Ads with a 0.8% conversion rate. They assumed Google Ads wasn't working. When we looked at the site, the problem was obvious. Thin product pages, no reviews, forced account creation at checkout. We recommended that they pause their ads for 60 to 90 days and take that money and invest it in site improvements and then relaunch. After the fixes, conversion rates jumped 2.4%. Same traffic, 3 times the results. The ads were not the problem. The website was. If your conversion rate is below 1.5%, your money is better spent on conversion rate optimization before you start spending on ads. Red flag number 5, you expect profitable returns right away. Google's smart bidding algorithms need data to optimize. They typically need about 30 to 50 conversions per campaign over a 30-day window before they start making intelligent bidding decisions on your behalf. Your first 30 to 60 days are a data gathering investment. You're taking the time to teach the algorithm who your best customers are. I had a sporting good brand launch with $5,000 in monthly ad spend. After 3 weeks, their ROAS was a 2.1, below their target of a 3. They wanted to shut it down. We convinced them to hold steady. By month 2, ROAS climbed to a 3.4x. By month 3, 4.2. Had they pulled the plug in week 3, they would have walked away from what became their most profitable acquisition channel. You should plan for a 60 to 90 day ramp up period. You need to budget for it. Set expectations internally. If your business can't absorb that learning curve, you need to wait until you have enough runway to do so. Google Ads can be one of the most powerful revenue channels for e-commerce brands, but only when the timing, the margin, the tracking, and the website are all ready to rip. If you're not sure where you stand, I'll drop a link in the description where you can request a free marketing plan. We'll take time to analyze and we'll tell you straight up whether Google Ads is the right move right now or if there is a smarter place to invest. I also wrote a full blog post that went way deeper on the math and includes more client examples, and I'll make sure to link that below. If this kind of honesty is what you want from the people you follow and the people that you work with, make sure to hit subscribe below. I put out content every week to help e-commerce brands stop wasting money and start growing smarter. I'll see you in the next one.